Trem Yolok! Greetings, Vanquishers and Skyrim fans! Zo Dovahkiin, the Thumfin all! So what's happening, guys? Dovahkiin Huibiar here with another video, and this time I'm gonna take you to a free tour in Markarth, the great city of stone. We are gonna talk about the situation of Markarth and the Markarth Incident itself, and to begin with, we're gonna speak to this guy right here.
A reliable horse in the reach.
I already spoke to him, but you didn't hear it, so...
You treat a horse well, it'll take you to oblivion and back.
Who's in charge of Markarth?
That would be Jarl Igmund. Young for a ruler of a hold, especially the reach. Wasn't surprising he stayed loyal to the Empire. His father helped capture Ulfric Stormcloak after the Markarth Incident.
What's the Markarth Incident?
It's the whole reason Ulfric revolted against the Empire. Well, the first reason, anyway. Forsworn had taken over Markarth, and Ulfric and his men drove them out. Empire promised they'd be free to worship Talos afterwards. Pity no one told the elves. Whole group of those Thalmor came, and they demanded Ulfric's arrest.
Who are the Forsworn?
Before the Nords came, we worshipped the old gods, had our own kingdom. Times have been good and bad since then, but some folks couldn't handle not ruling their own land. Those are the Forsworn. The Forsworn follow the old ways, but some of those were best forgotten. Blood sacrifices, communing with Daedra. It's the road to ruin. May the crags fail to trip your feet.
So, as you can see, the Markarth Incident was when a Nord militia tried to regain Markarth from a group of Forsworn, or Reachmen, that took it from the Nords who ruled it. And Ulfric Stormcloak, the leader of the rebels, the leader of the Stormcloaks, was among them. And they demanded free Talos worship after that. And the Empire, what did the Empire do? Did they say, no way, I obey the Outmarried Dominion? No, they said, yes, you can have free Talos worship. And, as that guy revealed, no one told the Outmarried Dominion. And if no one told the Outmarried Dominion, the Empire tried to keep it a secret. But the Outmarried Dominion soon discovered and demanded Ulfric's arrest. And if there was another war with the Outmarried Dominion at that stage, with the Empire extremely weakened by the Battle of the Red Ring and the Great War as a whole, the Empire would surely get annihilated by the Outmarried Dominion, maybe even destroyed by the Outmarried Dominion, and in the event of Skyrim would be probably controlled by the Outmarried Dominion, and we would have actual Thalmor armies walking around in their witch hunt, not some small troops of justicias.
First time in Markarth, traveler. Take my advice. If you see anything, don't get involved. The city guard will take care of it.
There's some problem in the city?
See? There you go. Getting involved. Don't ask too many questions in Markarth. Safer for everyone that way. Head on in. Keep your nose clean and you won't have any problems with us. This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home. Oh, this pendant would look lovely on this. Huh?
You won't kill anyone.
I die for my
Mighty
people.
Divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back.
Butter. Lockpick? Nordmead?
Our city guard have this all under control. There are no forsworn here.
Yes?
I mostly deal with
Did you see that, madman?
rules.
A
Been too long since
forsworn
we've had a
agent
good bandit
here
raid.
in the city.
What do you need?
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
Must have missed it, sorry. Nope. Won't. Heard some shouting about I was right there, he almost killed me.
I'm so sorry. I hope the aid give you more peace in the future.
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Do you know anything about the attack?
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Need.
Let's see the note. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos.
You see that, madman? A forsworn agent here in the city.
I hope your stay in Markarth treats you better.
Well, as you can see, that thing that the guard said about this being the safest city in the Reach, you can see how shit keeps hitting the fans in the Reach. Because here we had a forsworn
Did you see
attack.
that, madman?
Around there we have
Forsworn agent here in the city.
actions of the Daedric Prince Moloch Ball. We also have a cult of cannibals in the Hall of the Dead and all this stuff. Yep, the Reach is a dangerous place. It was around here that the Daedric Prince Moloch Ball. Yeah, it's here.
Bloody enough for you, outsider? Markarth, is it bloody enough for you?
Yeah, bloody enough.
Then turn around and go back where you came. City doesn't need you, doesn't want you. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. That's the way it is. That's the way it'll stay.
What do you mean by blood and silver?
It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners that dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first.
Yes. As you can see, the Silverblood family is pretty damn powerful here in Markarth. They are like the Blackbriars in Riften. This is the Silverblood Inn.
Let's see those Stormcloaks try to break into this canyon.
Ah, there's the Silverblood Inn. Let's go. Let's go inside and see if we get some more info.
Songs are just old memories that help the mead go down quicker. What can an old skull do for you, huh? Good fighting to you.
There's no shipment. You a fighting man? How about a little bet? Running loose in the city. The Jarl. I think I'm going to get another drink.
Now you just tell me if you need something. I should remind Klepper to clean this place up. Nothing, you pig-headed
My father,
oaf.
Klepper, is the one you want to talk to.
All the
I
wood
just clean up.
furniture in this inn is rotten to
I'm
the
what you'd
core.
call a soldier of fortune.
Why that is,
Make me an
Klepper?
offer.
Okay, let's talk to this guy to get info.
This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Heard any rumors lately?
Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead is closed. Brother Veralis isn't the most popular man in town right now. Got a witch hunter in town from the priesthood of Stendar. Keeps asking questions about that old abandoned house. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Degane the Beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Caused quite the ruckus.
Okay, this was the best we could get here. Oh, let's talk to
Don't
this.
mind the yelling. My parents are always going at each other.
Someone here? Okay, let's go to the Hall of the Dead. Hall of the Dead.
Hey, make that 2 septum. I feel like.
Oh wait! Shit! I thought it was the Hall of the Dead. Damn it! Nope. Go back to the city. Hall of the Dead, Hall of the Dead. The Hall of the Dead. Have to go through here.
You don't know anything about this house?
No.
Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth.
Sorry, I don't know anything. Hall of the Dead, Hall of the Dead. Where's the freaking Hall of the Dead? Stone key.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
Let's first talk to Thongvor.
The Silverblood family will be heard. You there, you another Imperial puppet? Answer me.
I support the Empire. What of it?
What of it, he says. Your Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, mighty Talos. You can tell Jarl Igmund that the Silverblood family won't tolerate his cowardice for much longer.
Well, as you can see, he's a member of the Silverblood family, and the Silverblood family have a really high opinion of themselves. They're like, the Silverblood family will be heard, the Jarl can't ignore us, we are the center of everything, the Reach, and this stuff.
That's a true Nord hero. A legend. So great that the divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens and made him a god. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him to appease the elves. Elves. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords?
Turn their back, huh? It seems someone hasn't read about the Great War. What's this about the elves?
They started the Great War, nearly destroyed the Imperial City. Then the Emperor took the coward's way out and surrendered.
Heh, coward's way out.
The elves dictate everything we do, and they don't want us acknowledging a mere human like Talos as the god he is. Stay out of trouble in my city.
Well, as you can see, they ardently support the Stormcloaks. And just to say what I keep saying, but I gladly say it again. Coward's way out. The Titus Meade II in the Great War was not a coward to have signed the treaty, because it was necessary. If it was not for the treaty, the Empire would have been destroyed by the Ordinary Dominion, having in mind the state of the Imperial Army after the Battle of the Red Ring. And if the Empire was destroyed, there would be nothing to prevent actual Thalmor armies to take control of the former Imperial provinces. So what the Stormcloaks say about Titus Meade II being a coward is just bullshit. Sorry for the bad word. And it is kind of funny how they keep saying that Titus Meade II is a coward just to have signed the treaty instead of fighting to his death. But they don't say anything about Ulfric not helping anyone in Helgen.
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon. All right. I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key and be careful. Tread lightly in the hall.
Just another more.
You know what's in there.
Another trouble in Markarth. Yeah, Forsworn, cannibals. Even the Silverbloods themselves are not the best thing. Yeah, Markarth is pretty screwed up.
See the Jarl. No sudden moves. Understand?
The Silverblood family will be heard.
That's Son Dolemar. Let's talk to him.
You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Basket.
Who are the Thalmor?
We're the ruling body of the Old Mary Dominion. Saviors of Myr. Victors of the Great War. The Empire exists because we allow it to exist. And I'm here to make sure the Jarl of Markarth remembers that.
Yeah, as you can see, he's not a big fan of the Empire of Tamriel. What do you mean by Saviors of Myr?
The Thalmor saved all of Elvenkind during the Oblivion Crisis. We've been watching over our lands for 200 years. We refounded the Old Mary Dominion, an alliance between us and our Bosmer cousins. You might know them from their common name, Wood Elves. We intend to prove the superiority of Myr over man, 1 century at a time.
Yeah, as you can see, he talked about the Oblivion Crisis. What is true about the Thalmor is that they were pretty successful in wiping out the Daedra in the Somerset Isles, that they later renamed it for Alinor, after the events of The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. Not from Markarth, I take it.
As if this craggy wretch of a city could give birth to a superiorly bred Myr such as myself. No, I'm not from Markarth. I was sent here to lead the Thalmor's interests in this corner of Skyrim. It's my mission to root out all Talos worship in this city.
Okay,
All
let's
right,
see.
On
So,
Dolomar is the commander of the Tholmor in Markarth.
Worship of Talos is strictly forbidden.
okay, let's go to the cherry of the cake now.
You! Who
Show
are you
itself.
to approach the Jarl of
Stay clear
Markarth?
if you don't want a steam centurion
I'm a
carving you up.
traveler. I have questions.
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open.
Let's
for
first talk
horsemen
to
on the roads.
his steward or his housecarl, or I don't know.
As his
Igmund.
housecarl, Igmund's security is my
I'm
chief
Igmund's
concern.
uncle, as well as his steward.
I second.
I have letters to read.
Who knows what that family will do?
Hello,
for
Jarl
power.
Igmund.
They could be working with the
Igmund,
Forsworn. for
son
all
of
we know.
Rolfdir,
Yes, my
Jarl of Markarth.
Expert. Well, let's see what he has to say about the dragons. Dragons have returned to Skyrim.
Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from dragon's fire here.
Has the war been hard on Markarth?
It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started.
Why did you arrest the Nord militia?
The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for.
The Empire lost the Reach before? How?
When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn.
There was an attack in the marketplace.
My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control. If you'll excuse me,
Okay, we talked to the Jarl of Markarth now, and now I can say some.
How is the Reach faring? Let me guess.
Wait.
Someone stole your swoop.
Things are bad, Igmund. Our forces are barely able to keep the Forsworn in check. Merchants are reporting the loss of more of their shipments.
This is why I say we take the fight to them. Gather the Legion and drive those blasted beasts out of the Reach for good.
And what do Legion soldiers know about the hills of the Reach and the caves that make up those hills? The Forsworn can hide and ambush every assault.
The safety of the city and our settlements must be our only concern, Igmund. The rest of the Reach is ours.
Cowards, both of you. My father would not sit idly back and wait while evil men take over his lands. We're done discussing this for now.
Well, about the Markarth Incident. As you can see, the Reachmen captured Markarth after the Empire had to take the legions from Skyrim to fight in the Great War, because if Cyrodiil fell, Skyrim fell, and the Aldmeri Dominion would be able to dominate both. And the Forsworn saw this as an opportunity, or the Reachmen at the time. And In exchange for freeing the city, the Empire granted free Talos worship. Again, the Empire granted free Talos worship for the Nord militia. And as both Jarl Igmund and other citizens said, the Empire tried to hide this from the Old Mary Dominion. And as I told before, after the Dominion discovered, there was no choice. If there was another war, the Empire would be destroyed, and nothing would prevent the Thalmor from actually controlling Skyrim. There would be no Imperial controlled cities, there would be Thalmor controlled cities. Ulfric Stormcloak, in his, well, dumb as he is, he saw this as a proof that the Empire abandoned Skyrim and started rebelling against it. And this was the birth of the Stormcloak Rebellion. Well, that's it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed this tour, and I'll see you in the next video. Rock Thum.